All right, I've got a really exciting announcement. Facebook just updated how they do lead forms, and there are two major updates that are gonna, one, improve the quality you use if you use lead forms, and then two, allow you to follow up better with these leads who are opting in for your services or for a lead magnet so you can book calls with them. Now, previously, I didn't use a lot of lead forms, and the reason for it was quality was bad. People would go through them and they would just put in fake information, and I would just spend money on, not the best leads. But with the updates here, it's going to be a total game changer. So they can't put in the incorrect information, one, and then two, you can follow up with them on multiple platforms. So let's go ahead and jump in and let me show you what they did. All right, so I am in a lead form. Now, if you don't know what a lead form is, this is a super simple ad that keeps the person on Facebook or Instagram. And instead of sending them to a opt-in or to sending them like a web page or sending them to your DMs, they can just fill out a form really easily. Now, historically, again, these are the cheapest leads you can get. Quality was like hit or miss. But there's some things that they updated here that I'm gonna share with you in this video that are going to change the quality dramatically. So we just launched some of these this morning to test them, and I'll give you guys some more updates as I test. All right, so let me just show you what a lead form looks like, right? So somebody comes in here, there's typically a qualifier. You can use conditional logic, that's best practice. So that's what I did. If they push no, they're gonna get kicked out. If they put yes, then they can give me their information. So you put some sort of 1, 2, 3 qualifier questions in there, and then, it's super simple to just hit yes or no. They put their information in, and this is the first update. Okay, they now allow you to verify the phone number with a one-time passcode. That means they can't just put in wrong information. So you can put this in your funnel or put this in your lead form, and now they have to send the right information or else they can't fill out the form, which is huge because, again, so many people put bogus numbers in. I do it all the time, but you can't do that. So this is only gonna filter out the tire kickers, the funnel hackers. They're not gonna be able to do this because it won't go through. Okay, that's huge, right? Right here, then they would just say, hey, make sure to, is this information correct? And then they have this little checkbox here. This is the second update. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. This here is already gonna be checked, all right? And read this, okay? Receive updates from Dr. Matt Shiver and start a conversation on Messenger that includes your contact information. Guys, when they opt into this, not only does their number have to be correct, now when they submit this form and they slide to submit, right? They would go to a nice little thank you page. Awesome, sent you an invite, join the school group. Here's what else also happens. All right, so this is I just found out, maybe this has been going on for a while, but this is new to me. So this is just, I'm gonna share this. This is gonna go over what's gonna happen when they complete the form, just to kind of give you a walkthrough of it, right? So they click on an ad, right? They click next, they put their information in, takes them to the next page. Again, this is already checked off. This is gonna start a conversation on Messenger. If this ad is served on Instagram, it'll also send the contact information via Instagram too, all right? So already checked. They probably won't even read it. Then somebody's gonna push submit. Good, you're all set. Boom, look at this. Thanks, you're all set. We'll be in touch shortly. Automatically, one, they had to give you the right phone number, and then two, it starts a chat in Messenger or on Instagram DMs. And then let's see if it pulls it up. Boom, that's what it's gonna look like. So then again, you can jump in and say, hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for reaching out about XYZ. Tell me more about your goals. And then from there, be able to invite them to a call. So now, not only do we have their phone number, their email, where I can now follow up via text and email marketing, I can also shoot them DMs directly in here. This is pretty cool. Again, this is a massive update because, again, it's gonna allow us to have better quality. They have to fill the form out. And then two, we can DM them privately, right? So now we have multiple follow-up platforms with one ad. Now, to set this up, let me just show you how to do this from start to finish. If you guys are making a lead form ad, let's go just from the start to finish, just to show it to you. So all you would do, come over to campaigns. Let's put it into a new campaign as if you've never ran one before. All right, push create, go to leads, then push continue. Then you're gonna have your campaign set up. I always just put O means optimize, and I'm gonna put optimize for form. And then I'm gonna do my mini course, okay? Campaign budget, I'm just gonna leave this set, whatever your budget is, just set it here. We'll go into the ad set level. I'm gonna name it the same thing, O form, mini course. And then I'm gonna do the targeting. So for this one, I'm testing our AI booking bot right now. So I'm trying to get a ton of volume in to let it qualify. So I'm gonna do a lookalike stack with Advantage Plus on. And then the date is September 1st, okay? Let's go 9, 9/25, okay? I'm going to go down to instant forms. All this is good. I'm going to come down to budget. Again, I'm keeping this super broad because I want to train my booking bot. If you guys don't know, we may help coaches and consultants make AI booking bots now as part of our service, like help them run ads to a booking bot so it'll qualify and book calls for them. Pretty cool. All right, it's being a little gimmicky. I'm just gonna pick a couple of these. So this is a lookalike of my qualified calls for March. This is the lookalike of my people who've scheduled calls with me in the last 180 days. And I'm just throwing in 3 lookalikes, dynamic list, all my clients. The reason I'm doing this is that this is Advantage Plus. So again, like it's going to serve it to people who are most interested. And I'm just going to give it some people that I think might be interactive with this. Okay. I always set my minimum age for these to be 25, just because if I do anything younger than that, I just get young kids reaching out. So again, I'm doing Advantage Plus because I'm trying to get maximum volume to test my booking bot. If you get bad quality with Advantage Plus, you can just limit the further reach of your ads and set stricter parameters on it. I'm just gonna skip that for now. That's another video, okay? Okay, typically for any type of ads you run, you wanna have 3 ads inside of here. So I'm just gonna do 1 for simplicity, but typically we would have multiple ads inside, okay? I'm gonna come down here, turn off multi-advertiser ads. I don't like those. I have a form already, okay? But I'm gonna create one from scratch just to show you what it looks like, okay? But before I do that, let's go ahead and create our creative. So I'm just gonna throw in a random image right now, okay? Let's do a simple Twitter style, okay? I typically put inside of here 3 different headline copies and 3 different primary texts just to give Facebook more data. I won't do that today. I'm just trying to show you guys how to set this thing up, right? So I'll just put, it would be copy 1, copy 2, and then copy 3, and then pretty much the same exact thing, different. Of course, they're different copies, but just put headline 1, headline 3. All right. And then I always use the learn more, and I'll leave the description off. I don't want any of these right now. I'm going to turn off music, visual touch-ups, overlays, and animations. I just don't like them. Text improvements. I'll leave the enhanced CTA on. So I'm going fast. I'm just trying to show you guys how this all thing looks. Okay. So now let's jump into the actual form. This is the meat and potatoes of this. So I'm going to go ahead and push create form. Now, when I come in here, the form type, the first thing, so just make sure to name it. So for me, this is mini course. We call it ads. I'm gonna put YouTube video so I know that that's the case. All right, now we're gonna select higher intent. And then this is where we're gonna have requires lead to verify their phone number with a one-time passcode. We want that, right? We don't want crappy leads. So we're gonna check that. We're gonna come down here, sharing settings. I'm gonna keep this as open. And essentially what this means is that if somebody was to like share the ad, I would want them to also opt in. Like I don't just want the ad to do the thing, because if they like the creative and they share it, then I also want the person they share it to also be able to fill the form in. If you put restricted, it won't. It'll only be to the people that you serve the ad to. I'm down for more leads, so I'm gonna keep it open, okay? Flexible form delivery, I'm gonna keep that off, okay? First thing, intro. So this is what it would look like. I turn this off. I turn off this as well. I just don't, I want less friction. Questions. Now, this is where we want to get their first name, phone number, email. So I'm going to put first name, phone number, email. I'm going to delete website. I don't need that. That's really the main stuff that I need there. And I will add some conditional logic to this. So conditional logic, like I showed in that last one, it allows us to ask a qualifying question before somebody fills this information out. So if they're not a good fit, they won't get the opportunity to book a call or like to get your lead magnet. Okay. I already have one. I'm just going to use this one. But all you do is just push add and then do a multiple choice. Don't do a short answer because, again, we're using this for conditional logic. Conditional logic is like if else. If they do this, then send them here. If they do this, send them here. So I'm going to go ahead and use one that I've already created. And when it opens, mine just says, this course is for established online coaches who have $30 to $50 a day to spend on ads. Is this you? And the answer is going to be yes. And if it's yes, then I'm going to have them submit form, and we're going to go in page for leads, and then no, again, submit form, and then we need to close form. Yeah, close form. So I don't know what's doing that, but in page for leads, this is going to be allow them to book or get the resource. In page number 2 is they're not going to get that resource. Okay, so this allows us to only have qualified leads coming in. So if somebody was to come through this and push no, what they're going to see is, thanks for your interest. Based on the questions, this might not be the best fit for you. Check out our website to see what else we offer. Okay, so then the event will not fire for a lead if this is the answer. So we want that, right? We only want qualified people. All right, so that's all you need to do to set that up. Next, you go to next. You just want to put a link to your privacy page, okay? And then go next. And then this is just a review. Go ahead and review this. Make sure it's good. Again, look how simple it is. It's like, is this you? Yes. Put your info in, verify. Is this you? And then boom. All right. Now, last part in here is, again, lead, not lead, but we want to turn this on. This is start messaging conversations with all leads. We want this on, right? So once all that is on, when they submit it, it will do what we want them to do, right? And all we need to do from here is push create form. I'm not going to create this form because I already have one set up, and that one looks like this. Sorry, it's already all set up and ready to go, right? But very, very simple, very easy way to create these forms. And again, this new update will give us better quality, people who aren't just like trying to funnel hack us or just crappy leads. And two, we can start conversations in the DMs to follow up. So massive update. Again, I'm testing this out this week, and I'll give you guys some more updates on this as I see them. So go check it out. And if you guys like this video, smash the subscribe button for more videos like this, right? I create a lot of videos on Facebook, Instagram ads, and teaching coaches how to scale their business online. So if that's you or you want more updates on Facebook ads, smash that subscribe, and we'll talk soon.